later, when I was processing, it was very interesting because as I was talking with a friend who was helping me to process, there was a lot of understanding that what this was doing was it was releasing a lot of that subconscious stuff that was kind of lodged in there. And we understand this about the ascension journey, that ascension is layers and layers and layers, right? It is as you ascend, as you evolve, as you expand, you're actually going deeper and deeper and deeper into the core of yourself. It's that inner spiral. Ascension is not outside of ourselves. Ascension is within. And we talk about the collective a lot, but the collective healing comes from our own individual personal healing. That's what unity consciousness is understanding that we are all connected to each other. We're all aspects of that same source energy. We are all unique threads in the same tapestry of creation. But we also don't deny that we are unique threads. And so healing your individual self is what formulates the healing of the collective, or what helps to facilitate the healing of the collective. It's a ripple effect. It happens within first. It's not external, it's internal. It's all within us. It's all within you. So it was a lot that was coming to the surface of trust, vulnerability, this powerlessness, how for my entire life I've been on high alert, coming from illness, which I've been sick since I was, well, I'm not going to phrase it like that. I had been sick since I was very, very young. But always, and more so than the illness, it was that high alert energy. It was that feeling of safety in the world. So that was just an anecdote of how I experienced. There was an influx of light code. There was a massive shift in energy, but that shift in energy, that light, helped to dislodge what needed to be dislodged. So now I'm able to bring it up to my awareness. And even though it wasn't pleasant in that experience, like I said, it felt very harrowing. It was unpleasant is the understatement of the year for what I experienced yesterday. Did not feel good, did not feel safe. Always at the soul level, knowing that I'm well, but in that experience, but it was dislodging. It was dislodging all of that stuff that was still kind of stuck in there to be revealed to me, to bring to my awareness. And now that I'm aware of it, I can consciously work on it. That is the crux of your ascension journey. The crux of your ascension journey. Your triggers are not there to wound you. Your triggers are not there to hold your back. Your triggers are there to show you where the holes are, to show you where more love is to be brought into the situation, to show you where the work is, to show you what to focus on as far as the work. That's what your triggers are for. And so for me, it was this major dislodgement that brought to my awareness, okay, this is where I need to go next. I need to continue working on my nervous system, but in a deeper way. So that was what I had experienced. That was how I had experienced it. It might be a little bit different for each of you. You might be experiencing it in a little bit of a different way, obviously different situations. But don't let it lead you into this place of defeat or despair. Don't let it make you think that you are regressing. Don't let it make you think that you are doing something wrong. You're not doing anything wrong on your journey. You are going through a process. Ascension is a process, and it's really important to understand that too. Ascension is a process, and oftentimes it's a non-linear process. They're reminding us of that. It's a non-linear process. As humans, we like to be very fixed in our linearity. Because that gives us a sense of peace. It gives us a sense, no, they're not saying peace. They're saying it gives us a sense of control. And it's like a false peace, right? Because it's that ego. It's that ego likes certainty, because ego tries to protect you. Ego doesn't want you to go through pain. So ego likes to stay in the familiar, or what it knows is familiar, because it likes to repeat patterns. It likes to apply patterns. Oh, I've seen this before. This is what might happen. So you follow that path so that it feels certain to you. So it feels like you're in control. But soul flows. Soul knows the way. Soul is always, always, always loving. and it knows the path. And even if it doesn't feel certain, that's where you learn to trust soul. That's where you learn to trust yourself. That's where you learn to trust that inner guidance, your intuition, because that is what your soul is connected with. Your soul is connected with your intuition. Your soul is your intuition. And it might not be certain, but when you're connected with your intuition, when you're connected with your soul, with yourself, then you know that you are protected, supported, and always, always, always loved. Even if you are faced with the unfamiliar, even if you're faced with the uncomfortable,